I want to talk to you for a minute about trust mapping. This is ApricotLaw's proprietary method for building trust with Google, with the algorithm, but also making sure that you're building trust with a user once they land on one of your properties to lead to more conversions. So there's hundreds of elements that go into building the proper trust map and then executing on it. But I'm just going to cover a couple of quick ones here for you. Obviously, Google reviews are important. I think everybody knows that at this point, but this isn't the only thing that you have to do to build trust with Google. There's a lot more that goes into it. You need to respond to all of these reviews. That's a big one that a lot of people miss. You get a review on Google, whether it's good or bad, you need to respond to it. Another thing is just making sure that the Google business profile is filled out completely. This is a trust indicator to Google because in order to get invited to Google's birthday party, you've got to play with their toys. And this is one of Google's toys, so you got to play with it. Similar to YouTube. YouTube is owned by Google. You better be using YouTube to show them that you're playing their games. You're trustworthy. So having YouTube linked here in the Google business profile and then also on the website is really important. There's lots of on-site elements to building trust with the algorithm as well, like making sure your copyright date is up to date, your privacy policy, disclaimer, sitemap, all of this stuff is up to date. You also need to make sure that you have all of your social icons on the site. So Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, those are the big ones. And then Google Business Profile, obviously linked here, is very good too. You can have more, social icons if you want. You can be on more of these platforms, but these are the big ones that you definitely want to be on to make sure that you're essentially showing Google that you're a legit business here. You're active on all of these profiles. You are trying to engage with new clients on the internet. That's what that's all about. This is all just street cred, essentially, for the algorithm. Once clients land on your website or your Google business profile, they need to know that they can trust you, right? So that's where these other trust indicators for the user specifically come into play. So having reviews, having badges, having different lawyer associations that you might be a part of up here at the top in the above the fold section, so that when people land here, they think experience, trustworthiness. This is somebody that I can rely on who's going to help me win this case. All of these little messages are going to be huge for converting users once they're actually here on the site. So we call it trust mapping. We map out essentially like where your gaps are in trust with the algorithm and with the user. So we have technical SEO experts that look at the mapping from the algorithm standpoint, from the Google standpoint. And then we've got UX and CRO experts, that's user experience, and conversion rate optimization experts, who will work with the properties themselves to make sure that when people land there, they feel the trust.